Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Vicky's World. I'm Vicky and this is a weight loss update. It's been a little while, so first of all please excuse the state of me. I haven't been doing the best, to be honest. I'm never a well person anyway due to my chronic illnesses, but the last sort of few weeks has really sort of kicked me down. But yeah, I thought I would sit down and just have a quick catch up. I'm hoping it's going to be quick. Yeah, so that is that out of the way. Also, I don't know why, but I get really nervous about these sort of sit down videos. My anxiety just takes over, and I know it's silly because I've done loads of them, but it's just getting around to doing it, and that's a lot of why I don't post regularly. But I need to get into the habit of doing it because it'll be easier and it'll be better for you guys as well than having to wait like 4 weeks for an update. So anyway, let's jump straight into it. So I've just checked, and the last one update I gave was up to week 85. So this is going to be from week 86 to 89. So every week, even though I'm not physically going to group, every week I always write my weight down in my book as it would be written down as if you were going to group. So I'm not confident enough to show my weight yet. Maybe one day once I've lost a bit more, perhaps I will. But yeah, you've seen what they look like anyway. So week 85, so at that point I'd lost 4 stone 13.5 pounds, and I'd stayed the same that week, and that week was Star Week, so I am due that sort of anytime. It's Monday today, the 15th of June, so I've got weigh-in tomorrow morning. So yeah, that could rear his head, which is unfair, but is part and parcel of being a woman. So yeah, that's that. I'm sorry if there's any men watching. I didn't think to say. So yeah, that was that week. Then the 19th of May was week 86, and I lost ½ pound, so that took me to 5 stone loss. The 26th of May, then I lost £1.50. Sorry, I got a thing about going back and forth on this thing on the chair. I hope it's not too annoying. I'll try not to do it. Yeah, so then week 87, I lost £1.50, which took me to 5 stone, 1.5 pounds lost. Then the 2nd of June, I lost ½ pound, which took me to 5 stone, 2 pound. Then last week, which was the 9th of June, I lost another £1.50, so that took me to 5 stone, 3.5 pounds lost. So the last the last 4 weeks, actually the last 6, well, the last 6 weeks, I have lost weight, bar from 1 week where I stayed the same. So I'm happy with that, looking back on it. Yeah, so I'm at a place now where sort of with my Slimming World people like group and consultant, that I'm sort of at the lowest and I'm at the most weight I've ever lost. So my consultant was talking about that when we were on our Zoom group. So I've lost 5 stone, 3.5 pounds. I need 3.5 pounds for my next award, so I'm slowly but surely creeping towards that. It's always a big victory for me and anyone with chronic illness, to be able to do something about, if you need to do something about your weight, especially with me. So the last 6 weeks, looking back on it, I'm pretty happy with. So yeah, that's week 86 to 89. So I lost £2, 2.5, 3.5, £4 in the last, well, yeah, £1 a week then. So that's pretty good looking back on it. I've not attended the Zoom, or sort of join the Zoom meetings every week, because I have been really unwell. Some of them, you know, I had a migraine the one week, which, like, my migraines last anything from, you know, a day upwards, and they get really bad. So I still weighed and sent my weight to my consultant. It's just the same as sort of weighing and then going and not staying to class. So I've done that a couple of times, but I do try to go as much as I can. I know they're not for everybody, and not everyone feels comfortable doing them. Some weeks I think, oh, you know, I just haven't got it in me, and that's okay. One sec. And that's okay, because, you know, it's there if you want it, and I find that I do need it, but then some weeks I'm just too ill, or I just feel like I'm okay without it. So yeah, I've had a good 6 weeks. I've cooked lots of new recipes. One of my favorites is the peri peri chicken bake. You would have seen on my food diaries. That's off the Slim and World website. It is sin free. It is really one of my one of the favorite things that I have made over the past couple of weeks, and I've made it twice. And I've got some portions in the freezer. It's really good. It's nice and filling. There's lots of nice veg, and yeah, it's a really nice recipe. What else have I cooked? I've done the pasta pie that I found on Debbie's channel, or that's on the Slim and World website as well, and that's really nice. Gosh, I've cooked so many things I can't remember exactly what, you know, I'm like, but, you know, going back on my food diaries, I made the sardine spaghetti, which does sound, you know, when you say it, you think, oh, it doesn't sound very nice, but I made it Thursday, was it Thursday or Friday, one of the days last week, and it's really nice. I really enjoyed it. You know, obviously you need to like sardines in tomato sauce, but it was really nice for something different, something for a change. And yeah, it's been really nice, and just having nice food, having breakfast. So like the last, I can't remember what date it was that I decided to start. I should have really written it down somewhere, that I decided to start my routine, but I think it is about 6 weeks. It's got to be about 6 weeks or 4 weeks. It's got to be around that, and I've had breakfast every single day. So if it has been around that 6 weeks, then obviously the routine and what I'm doing now is helping and is getting me, you know, where I need to go. Also putting me in a better mindset. You know, some days, obviously suffering with mental health, some days have been quite dark, and you know, my pain has been that bad that, you know, I don't really want to go into it, because I don't want to really, you know, I don't want to trigger anyone, but I know that's quite a sort of intense word to use, but it can, so I don't really want to do that. But suffice to say, I was in a dark place and with my pain and stuff. So yeah, but I'm past that now. My pain is more bearable. It's been, last week was probably one of the worst times that I've had in a long time. But it seems to be sort of flaring in my shoulder. It's like where my shoulder blade is, and then that pain goes down all down my arm, and then down my back and up into my neck and my head, and it's just awful. But it's there now, but it's bearable. I've been doing lots of different things to try and help it. You know, I'm taking my painkillers regular, and my meds, and there's other things that I've been doing as well. Like I've got a heat pad, so I've got like a V-neck pillow, so I put that on the V-neck pillow, and then I sort of lay my shoulder, because it's on the back there. Even though the pain's here, it's at the back where it's worst, so I have that on. Then I've got my TENS machine, which is a Bluetooth one, so there's no wires, and it's just easier for me, so my husband will put that on and I'll just leave it go. and you know, I will do it pretty much until the battery needs recharging. I know they tell you not to do it so much in one place, but I find it helps me. Not everyone is the same. So I've done that. I've got this here, which is ibuprofen gel. That has helped. My husband rubs that on, and I've also been using it on my hands a lot because my hands have been really bad. When it was really boiling hot, my hands were so painful, but I didn't get the sort of the Raynaud side of it. And then when the temperature dropped, boy did I know it. My hands were a lot more painful, plus I had the, you know, the circulation problems in the top of my fingers and going numb and tingly and just awful, and in my legs. So I've done that. There's other things that I've done. I don't know if I should talk about it because, you know, it's part of my journey and it's helped me sort of keep going. But I'll do another video if some of you want me to talk about it, and that's CBD and that kind of path. So I won't talk about it here now because I'm already on 11 minutes. But if anybody would want me to talk about it, and I know that I've got a few videos that I need to do, and I will get round to them, I promise I will. It's just that it's time doing them, and I know you all understand that, you know, I'm not a well person, but this is my outlet and having you guys to talk to, so I'll get there. So if anybody wants me to do a video about like the CBD and stuff, just drop a message and let me know and I can do that. So I've also had some deliveries from the Slimming World website. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen them. So it's 2 recipe books, and I love my recipe books. So the first one is, you should be able to see it, Free Food A to Z. And the other one is Passion for Pasta and Noodles, and noodles. And I think pasta and potatoes are my favourite food, like ever. I could live off them, especially now. Like I make jokes about the jacket potatoes that I have like in my microwave, because like they do them, I don't know how they do them, how it does it the way it does it, but I'm just obsessed. I love them. Jacket potatoes with cheese and beans, or just jacket potatoes on, you know, on their own. I love it. So these books are really good. I've had a flick through. Obviously there is some that I don't really fancy, but there's always going to be a recipe in a book that you're not fussed on. So let me see if I can find one that I really liked. I probably won't be able to find it now. What's the best? This one sounds really nice. I don't know if I'd be able to do it though. I think I'd need help to do it. So it's this one, and it is buffalo chicken rigatoni, and it looks really good. It's that one. And what else is there? There was one in here and I saw it and I thought, oh, it looks amazing, but I can't find it now. Yeah, there's so many different things. Or prawn and also risotto. So that's like a risotto but with pasta. So at the moment I am just working through what's in my freezer and doing that way, so that because the last however many weeks I've been cooking different things, I think it does take it out of me a bit. So I'm just trying a different approach at the moment. But I've got those books, and when I start cooking again, I will be looking through those to find something to make, because like I say, pasta, I love pasta. And in the A to Z book, it's literally like what it says. Let's have a look. Spicy masala fries, for example. They sound really nice. There's a lot of like comfort food in them, but I always, as you know, look for the easy ones. There's ham and crushed potato hash, you know, and it's just something to have and look at and just try different things, because like, I get quite bored of like the same food all the time. So I'm always on the lookout for some easy recipes that I can sort of do myself. So yeah, that's about it. What else? I had a I made a purchase of, this is a mask. So at the moment I am still isolating, but this is for when I do go out. So there's a lovely lady on Facebook who's making those, and she's giving some of the profits to Parkinson's. So of course I had to have Harry Potter. I would have had like a Gryffindor one, but that was the only one that wasn't sort of too much out there, and I got my husband a black one as well, so I know that he wouldn't want something that stands out either. Yeah, that's about it. At the moment, like I said, my conditions are not the best, but they're not the worst either. So, you know, I've got to take some positivity from that. Yeah. So if there's anything anyone would like to know or ask, please feel free. You know, I always get around to doing them, even if it does take me a long time. I always get around to answering you, or you know, filming videos and things. I've got videos planned of what I'm doing. So the first one is I've got a tag video that Emma tagged me in, so I haven't forgotten. You know what I'm like by now. I've got it on my list to do, so I am going to go through all the questions and write everything out so it's all ready and do that. Also my iced coffee. I love my iced coffee, as you all know, and I've got quite a few different ways of making it now. So what I'm going to do is that I'll have to, like, maybe, I don't know, rope my husband in to be like cameraman or something. And I don't know which way I'm going to do it yet, but we will see. I'm going to get that up at some point. There was something else which I can't remember. I'm sure one of you will let me know if what I've forgotten. Yeah, I can't remember. It's gone. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. The Slim and World app. Now I've got the new app now since I last spoke to you, and it's really, really good. It's so much better than what we had before. There is, you know, the features are still on there. You can still like food search and that, but there's so much more. You know, when you weigh in, it's more sort of immersed, and it's got like a plan of action. You can write on there, you know, what you plan to do, or you don't have to write anything at all. And there's a planner on there where you can put in your breakfast, lunch and dinner. Excuse me. And do that every day and just log what you've eaten. Now I write down my food. I write down everything every day, and I've got a planner which I got from eBay about 9-10 weeks ago, I think, something like that. And I've been writing in there. So I think what I'll do is when that one runs out, because I think I've got another 2 or 3 weeks on it, something like that. When that one runs out, I think I'll just do the app. It's less for me to even though I love to write it down, at least I can log it somewhere. The only thing I've found with it is sometimes it doesn't find the things that you're looking for completely. But there's ways that you can, you know, you can write in your own food, you can create food. So like, for example, the peri-peri chicken that I made. So, you know, instead of writing out every single thing that goes in it, I can just do, you know, peri-peri chicken bake, and then it asks you whether it's free or there's sins, is it a healthy extra, and then you can just put it underneath then. So that's a really good feature. So I think I'm gonna rely on that, and then I'd have to get an app to log my water, because at the moment I use the journal that I've got, and it's got everything in there. Like, it's got sleep, it's got water, like your fruit and veg, that kind of thing. So if anyone knows of like a free app on iOS, for something like that, that maybe logs it all together, water, sleeps, etc., then please let me know. If not, just water will be fine, because I can kind of guess, because I'm going to bed and waking up at around the same time every day, so you know, I kind of know exactly how much sleep I'm getting. But yeah, that's it. Anything else that you want to know, anything else you want to ask, like I said, please let me know. It's so lovely having you all along with me for my journey. And yeah, don't forget to go and enter my giveaway. I'm going to link it. I've been linking it on every video now, because I want everyone to have a chance. It's to win this one, the 50 Golden Grapes. This is a really good book as well. I really need to go back through it and pick some things to make. But yeah, if you'd like to be in the chance of winning your own copy of this, then pop onto the video that I'm going to link at the end, and you'll have a chance to do that. Just follow what it says. And yeah, that's still going. I'm nearly there. So yeah, my husband is gonna pop out and post it when we know who the winner is, and he's gonna help me with the random generator thing. But yeah, so I am just rambling now. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your support and your love. It means the absolute world to me, and I say it all the time, and I probably sound like a broken record to you, but you know, to me, support and friendship is so important, and I like to let people know that it does mean that much to me, and that I care, and that I'm here as well. So you know, if anyone needs anything, please drop me a message, DM me on Instagram. And yeah, that's really what I wanted to say. Tyrion's just been sleeping today. He's oh yeah, my no, I'm not going to go into that now, because I'm over 22 minutes. I've mentioned it on my food diary anyway, so yeah, it's just about my parents dropping dinner off yesterday. They don't live very far from us, but they dropped Slimming World friendly, what's it called, Sunday dinner. Surprised us. They said they were coming up, and we've got a porch, so I left the door on the latch. They come in, sort of deposited the food put it on in the porch, and then they step back. It's such a faff. I'm not going to get into that, because I know this for our own good, and I completely understand it. But you know, it's like my parents, and they done something nice, which it would have been nice to give my mum a coach. But so then I put Tyrion on his harness, because we live like by a main road, and he went out and they give him a massive fuss. He gets so spoilt, and they brought him some things like chicken things and that, and I think that he was worn out. But that dinner was so nice. I haven't had a dinner like that in ages, and I haven't had my mum's cooked dinner in over 3 months now, and it was so nice. You know, my mum does Slimming World as well, as you probably all know. If not, my mum has been doing Slimming World for God, a long time, and she is just outside Target. But yeah, she done us a lovely Sunday dinner. It was 3 sins, I think, in total. Was it 3 sins? Yeah, for the gravy. And there was loads of veg on it, and it was so nice, and it was lovely to see them, even though, you know, they were out on the road, not on the road, but on the pavement kind of thing. And Tyrion loved it as well. So yeah, I'm sorry, I've just rambled on for another few minutes, but yeah, I think it's important to you know, if we can see people, like obviously in Wales we are more sort of locked down still than in England. We can meet up with people in like a 5-mile radius, or very local to us, but you can't get to our garden without going through the house, so it's a bit of a nightmare. But Thursday, perhaps we will see if there's any more developments on that. yeah, so I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Oh, okay. So yes, I'm gonna go, but before I do, don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Take care everyone, be safe. I'm always here if you need me, if you need a chat. I'm here, I always am, and I will see you all in my next one. Be careful everyone. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.